First up tonight, an Iowa man is in custody after leading deputies on a high-speed chase Friday evening. According to the Stanton County Sheriff's Office, at about 3:30 Friday afternoon, officials were notified of a car recklessly driving and speeding on Highway 275, which started a pursuit with deputies. The driver turned onto 574th Avenue, reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour before losing control on a gravel road at the Stanton-Wayne County line and crashed into the ditch. The driver, 46-year-old Jason Waddell of Sioux City, left the scene on foot, leaving behind his 6-year-old son, who was uninjured in the crash. Additional units were called in to begin a search after learning about the suspect's extensive criminal history and the possibility that he may have been armed, according to a witness. Just after 6 p.m., a red pickup truck was reported stolen near the search area in Wayne County. And then around 7:30, that same pickup was seen parked near a bean field where Waddell was escaping on foot. After a 2-hour search, an arrest team approached Waddell, who refused to cooperate with law enforcement and was bitten several times by a police canine. Waddell was treated for his injuries and taken into custody on multiple felony charges.